Entertain nothing.
Live your life, boy.
But you know, it's crazy. Podcasts are getting real big. You know, as our attention span.
That's true.
Me.
But I feel like smart after a podcast. But like when I'm watching TikToks, I feel like a dumbass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like five. It was like 5 or 6 seconds.
I guess it's like watching it, and then it's also just like if you're not learning anything from it, and if you're just kind of sitting there like dumbfounded and you're not thinking of anything but like what is right in front of you.
It's the content you're consuming. Even a couple idiots like us could drop a couple gems, and you listen to this podcast and you learn a thing or two, or at least get your gears going. Mm-hmm. But
okay, dude, you ready?
All right. Welcome back, TestTube Talk.
We're here to set it off, baby.
We're here to set it up. Hey, feels good to be here.
Off.
Welcome back to another episode of TestTube Talk. Don't you do that on me, you motherfucker. All right.
Listen here, Joe Rogan.
Dopest podcast on earth. Check it out. TestTube Talk. You back at it again with us. Stay tuned in your ear holes. Check it out. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Alyssa Jameson.
What it do, baby?
I promise I was never going to say her middle name on a podcast, but here I am saying it again. Thanks. I fucked up.
Nah.
Do we need to redo the intro again?
Nah, I just fucking hate my middle name.
I feel like there's a lot of people don't like their middle name.
Why do we even have middle names? Why can't you just stick to 2 things? You know?
I don't know. Some people got like 4 names. Yo, if it's gonna keep doing this all pod, it just picks up on the mic, and it's really frustrating.
I really think it's like
it's gotta be annoying. Yeah,
I think
maybe
it's like technical.
Phone.
Yeah, I think it's like
some interference. I don't know, but it's gotta be annoying for the listeners. I'm sorry about that, guys. We're working on that shit. But yeah, I feel like most people. What you're saying, most people hate their middle name. I don't like my middle name.
Oh, I'll put it's so cute though.
But since you put yours out there, I'll go ahead and put mine.
Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul. I loved that thing.
Yeah.
And the Mexican at the end. Bye. See, have a nice time or something like that. You remember?
That was a Nick at Night.
Nick at Night.
Yeah, Nick at Night. Bye. Have a nice time.
Was it like have a nice day, have a nice time or something?
Bye. Have a nice day.
I think it's time.
I don't know. It's weird that we remember that stuff though.
Right. That's from the crevices
People
of our
know,
childhood.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Yeah.
It's like a monkey with
3 eyes.
3 eyes.
Or 3 tits. One of them.
3 eyes, yo. Like an alien mutated monkey, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's straight brainwash, yo.
Yo. And I wonder like what it was for. It was like for a TV network, right? I guess it was just like a production. Like they wanted to.
You want to look it up?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, and a lot of people thought that was Carl. It's all DNA Productions. Oh shit! We still got Boosie on the background. Shout out to Lil Boosie.
Shout out to Boosie. He don't even need no shout out. He got it. DNA Production.
Yeah, this is definitely some trippy shit.
Hi, I'm Paul.
You see how it does that?
Paul. It never went backwards. Whoa. But now that I'm looking at it, check out the trees.
Has it though?
No. It never went backwards. It's always gone forwards. But check out the trees. They're literally genetic.
Like the DNA ladders.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never looked into that shit.
And
that
look at the bottom of it. It's like all DNA.
Is it?
Things, yeah.
What the actual fuck? Like, it seems so normal when I was a kid, and it would just like pop up after like the show is ending and it's going into commercial. And now that I'm looking at it, like that shit is crazy. They really put some thought into that. Dude. And it's been around for years, bae. Like fucking years.
Look, a lot of people in the comments are saying, I never noticed that the bushes were molecules.
Yeah, everyone's
the bushes were molecules and like the trees were looking like gene strands. What do they call the DNA? DNA Productions.
Wow. And I just looked at it so normally when I was a kid.
I know. I used to love that. Yo, I don't know. It always go like, hi, I'm Paul.
So weird.
I wonder what was another one. But
do the Mexican. I love that guy.
Bye. Have a good.
Bye. Have a nice time.
Bye. Have a nice time. That was oh look.
There you go.
Bye. Have a great time.
Oh, have a great time.
Bye. Have a great time. Well, what was this on recently? We were just watching.
Huh?
This was on something recently we were just watching.
Should have had to.
Some Cartoon
Bye,
Network,
have a
huh?
great time.
I don't remember.
That was also at Nick at Night.
If you listen to more than one, if what? I don't know. Oh, when Bae says she's pregnant.
Bye. Have a great time.
Bye. Have a
Wow.
great time.
Wow.
When your annoying friend leaves. You guys are. Yo, YouTube comments are clutch.
Can you? Okay, so now I'm seeing that video of
What
the
the
peanut. You know they killed that peanut. They killed him.
What peanut?
You remember the peanut for the Peanuts? The peanut mascot. He used to wear a little top hat. He had a little glass.
How'd they kill him?
They killed him because they're moving on to newer like
They like just killed him off, or
advertisement. Yeah, they killed him off.
they wrote him out the script. Like
yeah,
someone
they
marked
made him like fall off of a cliff or something. They made a whole
real talk,
video,
for
yeah,
real?
for it. I was like, wow, they can just do that these days. They can't just kill off characters like that. I mean, I guess they can because they already did, but
They need a rebrand.
yeah, what the fuck? That's crazy.
You talking about the peanut guy that sells the
Yeah.
peanuts? That's someone always says like they have a Mandela effect for the peanut guy, or is it the Monopoly guy with the
Monopoly guy.
with the octacle?
Yeah.
You know what Mandela effect is? It's like something that it's like false memories basically. Something that you thought
Was
you
real.
remembered,
Yeah.
but then when you look back at it, you like it. It's like something a little bit off on it, like with the Mandela effect with the what was it, Monopoly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was with the monocle. So some remember with the monocle, some remember without the monocle. See right there. He's
Yeah,
not
I
wearing
definitely
it.
remember the.
Monocule.
I call it an eyeglass.
Yeah, make it easier.
Yeah.
Who wears that anymore? Like, who
Dude,
would wear
I
that
think
shit
they
nowadays?
still sell them.
Bro,
I swear to God, I
I'll
swear.
bring them back though. Hey, yo, what? They got some fly ass shit,
Dude,
man.
you should have some you should have one with like diamond encrust like.
Yeah,
around it.
like
That
on
shit
the
would be
round,
dope.
and then like have like a chain, you know,
Yeah,
like
I'd
a
be
gold-
hurting at the end of the day,
gold
just holding
chain.
that bitch up.
I'll hold it out with me and shit. Don't call me Little Wink, bro. I would just be walking
Lil Wink,
around.
yo, we got a whole rap name.
Yo, that'd be so sick though, man.
Yo.
Could you imagine? I'd be the
Hell
first rapper
yeah.
with like a iced out monocle.
and like an iced out grill too. That's like your shit. Should we
Yeah.
start this?
Just one tooth on, just one on the tooth too.
Oh yeah. And then
keep
one
it
of those
classy,
little.
of course.
Oh, and then on the other side you get an earring with the cross. You know how the dangly cross.
Yeah.
Fire, babe.
Hey,
That's a
offset,
whole look.
to offset it a little bit, or like in the spare
Yeah.
times, I could use my head as a balancing beam.
What?
If the rap doesn't work out, I can just sell crack off my head. Just sell crack straight off my dome piece.
Oh my god.
Right. Shit.
Oh, dude, you know what I was thinking about the other day?
Uh,
I don't know if I should really talk about it on the podcast, but like
should we talk about a podcast?
now we're in it. We're doing this thing.
Yeah.
But like when I was thinking about talking to my mom, and I'm just like, what if I have to tell her one day that like I was a drug dealer, you know, just to like get by.
Oh yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Like she don't know what we do to get extra money, but we sometimes like we don't be asking our parents for money anymore, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just probably like, I wonder how these motherfuckers
Well, at
made
a
it.
time, man, we had
They're
to
probably
do.
thinking like normal shit.
At a time, we had to do what we had to get by, though. I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm
now
saying.
I'm
So
glad.
like,
I'm glad we
one
don't have to
day-
worry about that shit no more. But it's like,
Right.
man, shit. Half the shit that I've seen, like
through
I would-
it. Yeah,
like
exactly.
or
And
even
the
just put
positions that
myself-
you put yourself in.
yeah, just even put myself in the situation. Like, could I imagine like my
Yes.
mom sitting in the couches or like seeing outside the couches I've slept on?
I know. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think your mom would really like be too surprised because
Yeah, she
you was
wouldn't.
like your mom called the police on you.
Yo,
No, your mom was like, "Hey, Alyssa."
my mom was a whole snitch sometimes, but she looking out for me. But when I was younger, yeah, she did. I had like this little stash of drugs in my closet in her house, thinking that she wouldn't find the shit. And you know, because I wasn't just gonna leave it anywhere, and I'm trying to save it for later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But maybe for after school.
I feel
And
that.
so I like stashed it, and she took everything, bro. I had like a whole bunch of water bottle bongs. Like I had, you know, drugs, but I'm not gonna say which drugs, but just know it was drugs.
Yeah, you
and
lucky
she took
that.
all that
Yeah.
shit to the police station, and she was like, "Hey, my daughter's doing this," and they're like, "Oh, so what do you want us to do? Arrest her?" And they're like, "No, I just want to bring her up here, and you can teach her a lesson." She dragged my ass up to the police station. They like sat me down in this room, and it felt like a freaking.
They arrested you, put cuffs on you.
They were threatening to. I was like, "Oh shit!"
But they took you to the police station.
Hell yeah, I don't even know what my
They
mom
said-
told me
they
she was
said-
going. She was like, "We're going
in
to
the
the
cop
grocery
car?
store," and the bitch took me to the police station.
Oh, your mom took you to the
Yes.
police station
Yes.
with the drugs.
No. So she dropped the drugs off, right? And then she told them that she was bringing me up there.
She
So
dropped the
she told
drugs
me,
off.
she was like, "Hey, we're going to the grocery store." And I was like, "Oh, okay, bet." Little did I know, we were pulling up to the freaking police station to address my drug issue. And so we fucking get there, and they put me in a room, and they're like, "So what is this?" Under the table, they grabbed the box of drugs and they put it in front of me, and I'm just like, "Oh." And I was like kind of looking through that shit like, "Damn, y'all got everything." I'm trying to see like what you forgot. Like, you know, maybe I got something under my pillow or something for later. And I'm just like, "Damn, y'all really got everything." She strip searched me.
You what did you put it all in the same place, in the same stash spot?
No.
So she just looked at this.
She looked through everything. So she saw the dirty and the extra dirty, and I was like, "Ooh, my bad."
Yeah, shit. I used to do the same. Oh, look, I think that camera might have went off. Let me go check on. Damn.
Man, these cameras are whack, babe.
I know it, huh?
Real talk though, whenever I was at the fucking police station, man, they were like, "You need to stop doing this shit and change your life." And I was like, "You're probably right, but this shit is fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having a good time, not doing anything. I'm just minding my business. I ain't causing anyone problems, except for my mama." Then I straightened up, you know, I got my life together. I'm not saying I still do drugs, but I'm not saying I don't do drugs, you know? Just know I'm having a good time.
What are drugs?
I'm here exactly. What are
Babe,
drugs? I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I don't you gotta preface that, babe. You don't want people to think that you're actually like doing drugs, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm not doing like drugs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
You gotta preface that you just like weed, baby. Come on now.
Yeah.
People are gonna be thinking
People
you're
think
doing,
I'm
like,
smoking
cocaine.
meth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are gonna go to the
No.
worst. But
No.
alright.
We back in business, baby.
If that doesn't work, man, fuck that camera. I'm about tired of these fucking cameras.
Man, I like
But yeah,
the
you got
blunt.
preface that we don't do drugs. Like we smoke a little weed every now and then, but that's about it.
Shit, these days everything is a drug.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like what they're feeding us, like on an everyday basis, you could pretty much consider a drug. Damn near, you know, all the sugar, caffeine. Dude, you can't even get away with it. You don't even know what the fuck is in all this shit that we're drinking. That's why
Oh,
I
I
say
know.
that water, baby. Water
Water.
gang.
They even put shit in water these days. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that is a crazy thing. I heard a conspiracy that is like
And not all water tastes the same.
they use look ingredients: purified water, calcium chloride, and sodium bicarbonate.
They
Why do
also
I need
put-
calcium chloride and
they
sodium bicarbonate?
Well, the calcium chloride, they put potassium or like some type of potassium and then calcium chloride in it to clean it. And
You want to hear the conspiracy?
yeah,
Let's go ahead and light this blunt up for this. Which one? Start with the wood.
Yeah.
All right, but so the conspiracy on it is, your pineal gland.
hmm
They say that it's responsible for creating dimethyltryptamine for your body. You know how your body creates like endogenous dimethyltryptamine when you're like going to sleep into a REM sleep and like having near death experiences, that you'll like your body kicks in and releases like higher doses of the dimethyltryptamine from the pineal gland. And there's other places they found it in the liver and the lungs.
yeah,
And like your whole body produces it. So is like all these other plants. Everything that's living is producing it. It's just when you like in higher like concentrated amounts, you have these trips, these DMT trips that you hear Joe Rogan talk
Yeah.
about. Yeah. And like the conspiracy theory behind the water is that this whatever this other shit is, the fucking calcium chloride, sodium bicarbonate or whatever is to calcify the pineal gland to like help.
So you can't.
So you produce less DMT. So we stay in the nod. We stay in the nod as like zombies. You feel me?
So they're pretty much like drugging us so that we can just stay in their reality that they want us to stay in.
The thing is, yeah, they are like pretty much drugging us, just kind of suppressing. I don't know. That's always been the conspiracy, though. Is like the elite, the 1% is like out to get us. You know, like the
who is the 1%?
So is that camera's part of the 1% because there it goes again.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. I'm not gonna worry about it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna
just
get
don't
everything worked out.
Act like it never happened.
Yeah, they could clearly see. I'm trying to tell my friends, my people out here.
I know, but
okay. I know. Yeah. Now I'm getting away from the story. Yeah. But yeah, that's like the whole behind almost every conspiracy is like the top 1% trying to suppress the us. Because when you really think about it, we outnumber the government. If everybody would wake up and realize that their power, that we can do something.
Yep.
And our potential, then we could overthrow the government.
We really could, but I feel like at the same time, we know that we can overthrow the government because we're not stupid. But like, for the sake of,
are we not stupid?
I mean, we're kind of stupid, but
come on, let me
finish what I gotta say. So we know we can overthrow the government. Like we can have a riot, take over the White House, take over the Pentagon, like all major, places where they work. We could just take it over and kill them all, and then no one would be able to run our government. But with that being said, if we did that, then who is going to control, giving us our tax money at the end of the year?
We don't pay the taxes.
Who's going to, what?
We don't pay the taxes to the government. We just pay the local taxes, the taxes that help around in our city.
Okay, but if the government was taken out, babe, who is going to fucking help control our everyday life? Like healthcare, jobs, like everyone's just going to fucking quit their job.
We've been taking care of that ourselves for...
Jesus Christ, you're going against what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying we've already taken care of that. And when you look at like people like government healthcare, like Obamacare, it flunked, yo. It wasn't any good. If you ask any veterans at the VA hospitals, they're horrible. Like it takes hours and hours in the waiting room. And they're veterans that they went to war for us and fought, and these motherfuckers can't even like get like proper like medical attention,
Yeah.
So it like when the government is involved, man, they don't do a very good job at doing.
What I'm saying is, if we didn't have a government, babe, who's gonna do the little things that we need here and there, like
us,
like laws, like if
people.
If someone stabs your grandma right now and you're upset about it and you want justice, there will be no justice if there's no government, because no one's gonna give a fuck except for you.
Me, I don't believe in no government at all. I believe in just in a limited government, like local police.
I honestly don't know much about it.
Law enforcement, and then like that's pretty much it. Like maybe state, but we don't really need like Washington. You know what I mean? Like that.
So if we only had local government,
the Senates that we have nowadays, the only reason why we had Senates is because we couldn't like send all of our people up to Washington to have these meetings. But now we have emails and shit like that. So why do we have these two people just deciding on, or this one person deciding on the whole states?
I agree with the one person, you know, rules all. That's, I agree with that. I don't really like that. But in the end, it's not just that one person. That one person has to go through hundreds of people just to make something happen, But like, if we only had like local government, like you said, like what if, Iran or someone wants to bomb like not just Texas, but California, New York, Colorado, all at the same time? What are we going to do if we're all just thinking about ourselves? Like we can't just come together and then hit them back? Or would you want to try and like, throw little bullets here and there?
I mean, that's like we'd have,
rather than coming with like a big old fire. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see you got a point there, but I'm not saying like all like no government at all.
Yeah, I know, but you're saying
limited
like
to government,
limited government,
military and police, pretty much. Like not.
Honestly, what if there was like a simulation where we could just like try the shit out and see if it works? That shit would be crazy.
I feel like this might be the simulation that they're trying, that whoever's in charge of this shit is trying this shit out to see whatever works.
Well, can I have a new simulation, please? Can I jump to the next one? Because
this shit ain't working.
right.
Or maybe it is. Who knows?
Shit, exactly. Who knows?
It seems like it's getting crazier and crazier. Like
it does. It is. People they're getting more bold. People are like killing each other more.
Dude. Oh, I mean, and then like outbreaks with this virus disease or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that's just the media, I think. That's the media.
It's got everybody up and on. Dude, all you hear all day, coronavirus. Dude, I'm about sick of that shit, man. Like, anywhere I fucking go, bro, I'm hearing somebody having a conversation in the background about coronavirus.
Oh, I was thinking the other day. I was talking about it. I think it was yesterday. So, like, the coronavirus, I'm going to talk about it. Sorry, you already brought it up.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
So, like, it originated.
All right, she's going to leave me hanging on that one.
Are we? No. So, like, wherever it originated from in China, like, that location has the most cases of the virus, and it's probably the strongest, right? But as it travels through people, like say some person comes from China and they go to India, and then they go to Canada, then they go to America, like then they go to Mexico. Like, do you think that virus stays with them as strong?
Yeah, it's the same virus.
Or does it kind of like, I know it's the same virus, but does it kind of like weaken as it like, goes further from its origin? Does that make sense?
Well, I don't know enough about it, but like
that's what I was thinking.
Explain briefly was like the problem is it's like there's 2 strands of it now. So like there's like it's like a separate like a different strand, like they've already had a coronavirus before. It's just a new strand that has come out recently, and I don't know, it's got people crazy. I think, man, I'm gonna be on some hella conspiracy shit. I wouldn't be surprised if this is some like bioweaponry from China.
They're saying that it was a man-made virus.
Yeah, and that's what the people that really looked into it, they say like the patterns that the virus follows, what it looks like is similar to other like man-made viruses.
Yeah.
But shit, again, I don't know enough about it. It's just some shit that I've heard, and I'm just like regurgitating as it is right now. But I mean, think about like it makes sense with the Chinese who's conspired to set up this coronavirus to take sorry about that, to take what's it called? Bro, that shit is really annoying, distracting me. Sorry. I think they don't like me talking about this. This is what I can refer to as my FBI or my alien entering in the chat. And they're like, shh, you know too much. You're saying too much. You know too much. Hey, shut up. All right, listen. I'm going to tell the people regardless what you think. Hey, the coronavirus, it could possibly be attack on the... Yo.
I think it's the positioning of the core.
I think it might be the cord or something. But, fuck, let me spit it out. Now that I say that with all this time, it seems even crazier. But to get Trump out of office, because Trump going so hard on China. Because now they have an excuse to stop manufacturing.
Is every virus man-made?
No, not every virus is man-made. It's just, this one.
So where does it come from?
This wasn't confirmed that it's man-made either, huh? I don't know if they confirmed that.
But what I'm thinking, like, because, doctors and shit are out here making viruses so that they can... have control over it when it does, should it take over anything. They're making antiviruses for the viruses that they're making, but they're also making the viruses. So where do viruses even come from in the first place? Do they make them all? And they obviously do like a little population control or something. Whenever, every few years there's a new virus, right? There's a new plague that's taken over a few hundreds of thousands of people, right? And it's killing a few people. So it's obviously population control.
Yeah, swine flu. Yeah, I mean, you like China already has population control with, you can only have one kid in China.
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all didn't hear from me, but they could afford to lose a few people, and it's going down with the
You didn't hear from me.
carbon emissions are down.
Yeah.
Our planet's a little bit greener from the coronavirus is all I'm saying. Hey, but people going crazy. I want to show you this one video so we can just go ahead and go on this video, because I had this on current events already. We just naturally segue into it. All right. It's people.
They fighting over toilet paper?
Yep.
Everybody want to take the toilet paper, man. Make your own. Hell no. It is not that serious.
What are they in? Is that a Publix or some shit? Huawei?
Shit. I don't know.
They're fighting over toilet paper.
She's taking all the toilet paper too.
Yeah, she's being stingy though. Right? Oh wow. She's got a basket full of Charmin, it looks like.
Wow. And this lady just wants one.
They really fighting out here in the Huawei. I'm
not saying I'm a fight for some toilet paper, but I'll beat that bitch up because that's just plain rude.
Oh, if she attacked me with that shot,
protecting her. Oh, y'all so get out of here.
Are they protecting her? What's she saying? We didn't get a chance to let her see what she said. They're just trying to calm them down.
Yeah.
They're just telling them what they want to hear, so they can calm the fuck down.
Man, I'd be like, I'm not selling you, lady. I'm not selling you this shit. The limit is 3.
Wow, people are really going crazy with this coronavirus, bro.
Yes. All the hand sanitizer is gone, all the toilet paper, the water. Man, she had some balls taking that bitch on, but still.
And I guess she attacked this woman right here. This heavy. Well, they're both pretty heavy set women.
But I mean,
looks like
I'm not saying I'm for either side, but there's one lady who just wants one.
Oh shit! It's both the mom and the daughter right there.
Yeah.
Or both, and that bigger black girl looked like she was fighting her for the what's it called? They took all the toilet paper, and she's like, "Bitch, you got a whole basket. Let me take some out." Oh shit! Yep. Yeah, we officially peaked as of humanity. Man,
that's fucking crazy.
I know, right?
See, I don't even like Walmart to begin with. That shit gives me anxiety. Now you got some people running up on me for some toilet paper because they feel like their family is more shitty than mine. Well, god damn it. I need some toilet paper too. Matter of fact, I don't. I'll make my own.
Well, what people don't understand is fucking like, you understand like other people have to be clean and use hygiene. Yeah,
too.
To not catch the coronavirus. Yeah. That's how it works. They gotta be able to wash their hands. Yeah. Yeah, they I don't know what the phrase is, but yeah, crazy shit, yo. Fucking.
That's crazy, man.
That and then got another headline for us. This is from Facebook. This is a TikTok thing. So basically, this woman, she put a Facebook post and she says that she's been in New Orleans taking care of her grandsons while their mom and dad have been away on vacation. The older neighbor came by, and the grandma not want to be like a helicopter grandma. Was just chilling in the living room, but then she overheard them saying TikTok. So she goes into the room, and she sees a picture. Basically, what they're doing is some TikTok trend. They have a plastic bag, one of those tie-off plastic bags. Mm-hmm. They fill it up with water, and then they poke a toothpick through it. So then, and I'm not sure exactly what was it. I cannot believe. Oh, so so look, it says, I see one of my grandsons with a baggie with water in it and a toothpick attached that punctures the bag and forces the water and baggie down your throat. What? That's so crazy. The toothpick is supposed to stop the baggie from going deeper and used to pull the plastic bag out your throat. This is like fucking...
Wow, so they're filling a plastic bag up with water. They're tying it at the top, and they're putting a toothpick to stop the plastic bag from going down your throat. So the water's still going down your throat. You're wide open. You have this bag of water, right? And it's like it's not supposed to catch your mouth so it doesn't choke you.
I don't know. It looks like they've like pulled it like on their gums and like who fucking knows? This shit is crazy though. I don't know. That TikTok shit is weird to me. I don't know. I don't get it.
Man,
I feel like it is straight brainwash.
My friend came over yesterday and she was like trying to make me recreate them. And honestly, I got high as shit. She don't smoke, but I got high as shit. And I was like, I really cannot do this. Like, I ain't got no rhythm to begin with. And now I'm high. So like,
it's all that dancing.
Dance, yeah. And be on beat. I'm like, okay. So I tried, but it was terrible. But she loves that shit. And man, the people like, have you ever seen those cringe compilations?
Yeah, I actually do love the cringe compilations.
You like them?
They're just like they're weird.
They make me sit there and think like, wow, I am not the stupidest fucking person on this world. Like, I'm actually kind of decent compared to most people because there are some stupid people out there.
But doesn't it do something to you? Like, I feel after watching,
it makes me like feel dumb.
Dude, yeah, exactly. After watching an hour of TikTok, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I feel like straight up brainwashed. Yeah. There's something about it, man. I feel like, man, I don't know, but
honestly, you're not supposed to be on the phone that long anyways.
Anyways, but the TikTok is really bad if you're just watching straight up TikTok.
Yeah.
So
she says she can sit on that shit for like 2 hours at a time, and I'm just like, fuck, I don't even have the mental capacity to watch a 2-hour movie, like, well, I mean, without taking some breaks.
People are already sitting on their phone hours and hours of just on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social medias.
It's so crazy because like our mental capacities before we had all of this technology, like we were probably I'm not saying we were geniuses, but we were probably a little bit smarter than what we are. Like this right here makes us smart, but okay, got it.
Oh, it's your cord. Maybe.
Hey now. Slow the roll. It's not all my fault.
Hey, sorry, man. But we'll go on, continue.
Anyways, so like I don't know, like us now, our mental capacities are so short because we're, limiting ourselves to like 30-second, 15-second videos. But like back then, we probably could have watched a whole 4-hour movie and been okay with it, you think? Or I don't know.
Yeah, our attention span is definitely getting like shorter. But it's crazy. Podcasts are getting real big. As our attention span. Me.
But I feel like smart after a podcast. But like when I'm watching TikToks, I feel like a dumbass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like five or 6 seconds.
I guess it's like watching it, and then it's also just like if you're not learning anything from it, and if you're just kind of sitting there like dumbfounded and you're not thinking of anything, but like what is right in front of you.
It's the content you're consuming. Even a couple idiots like us could drop a couple gems and you listen to this podcast and you learn a thing or two, or at least get your gears going. Mm-hmm. But that type of content is 5-6 seconds. There's no like storyline, through line. It's just mindless content. You're just basically like just killing time. Yeah. When I first got into like listening to the podcast, I was like, oh, this is so dope. Instead of like just listening to music, because after a while that does get exhausting, is just listening to music. So you listen to a podcast and get sucked in that time warp. Yeah. And just a couple hours just go by. And I was like, yeah, this is really dope. I was like, man, I could just sit here and learn shit like while I'm working, like while I'm doing other things. And I was like, it's multitasking. I actually feel better. Yeah. Improve myself. It was crazy too, is like I noticed is like, man, with the podcast, like after high school, when I got listening to like podcasts and I read a couple of books, I started like, I feel like I learned a lot more than I would ever had in high school, because I was focusing on my interests and I was leaning in towards my interests. Once I found a podcast or a subject that I was really interested in
you put your full force and full energy
I go in deeper. I go, oh, well, I hear about this guy. Let me go check his shit out. And you just get into that rabbit hole.
They were trying to say that, like, regular classes, how you have to take, like, well, when you go to college, you have to take certain courses and in order to graduate, like you take the courses that you need and then you take extra courses like reading, you take like a rec class or something, just so you can have like that in your schedule. Do you know what I mean? It's like a credit towards you. And like they're saying that they were trying to take away like those classes that you don't need, because you're supposed to put like all of your energy and like all of your mind into the thing that you're interested in going to school for, because then you will come out smarter and you'll pay attention and you'll like learn,
Yeah, well, that's how they got those Montessori schools set up, almost.
Yeah.
You kind of like learn at your own rate. So like kids that are like faster learners, they can just graduate like move up the grades quicker, but they're also focused on a subject that they don't really put like a whole lot of pressure. They just kind of like figure out like what they're interested in. Once they find that interest, they like hone in on that skill and start learning things around that, which I think is the way to go. The way like
everyone
school,
learns differently.
I mean, don't get me started on school, because the way school's set up now is basically set you up for just
failure.
Fuck, dude.
They don't teach you anything valuable.
The quote unquote American dream. Yeah, man. It kind of sets you up for the workplace, and like they've done studies in, I don't remember exactly. I can't like recall the studies or the articles wherever I read this shit at, but it's like the bells. You know how it's like they have like the 5 minutes in between class. It's like factory. They kind of like getting you ready to be like on the assembly. Yeah, get on the assembly line. So yeah, dude.
The times too.
And then you gotta think about all this shit. I mean, we don't put a whole lot of money into our schooling anyways. Well, we could really put a lot of money.
Yeah.
Starting with the teachers. We don't pay the teachers enough, dude.
We don't pay the teachers shit, bro.
No.
We give them decent healthcare. That's about it.
Not a damn
But then they have to pay for it, so.
That's a shame, though.
Yeah.
That really is a shame. I hope the like people will start waking up, and maybe that's like the goal of like this podcast, trying to like people start like waking up and opening up their eyes to see it, like finding solutions, not just putting band-aids on the problem.
Yeah.
You know, because we really gotta, if we want to like progress any further as a human race, then we need to like kind of really sit down and have look at all this shit objectively. And because the route we're going, we're kind of just on a route for self-destruction. But I mean, you don't even know, like, I mean, I'm not like a naysayer either though, so like we could also get knocked out by asteroids, so I'm not trying to get y'all too worried or saying that we're all doomed. I think we're like I think we're pretty good. We're in America. You gotta also like remember, we're in America. This is the best place to be, and I mean, in my opinion, I think it's pretty great. We have the freedom to have we have the freedom of speech, so we can have podcasts like this, you know.
Yeah.
And we're doing pretty good, you know. There's a lot of other people. Right. We're in the top. I forget what the statistics are, but man, the majority.
I hope it's like top 5 or something.
Huh?
So I hope it's like top 5 or something.
Percent?
I don't know.
I was like, dude, out of the wealth here. I don't know. Y'all look that shit up.
You said we were the top something. I'm like,
I'll look it up for y'all.
I hope we're like the top 5.
Top wealth. I was thinking it was like 30K in the bank. If you make 30K a year, you're like in the top so and so percent. Who are the top 1% income earners? Who knows? I'm not. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't get. We already been too hella political on this podcast.
I know. What the fuck? Who are we?
Fuck yeah, I don't know. Let's get into some other news. Yeah.
In other news.
Yeah, another
Boosie
news.
Badass gets his own reality TV show. 3-6 Mafia deal with legal drama, and Meg Thee Stallion takes action.
Yeah, Boosie Badass gets his own TV show.
Hey, shout out to Boosie.
Y'all know we've been fucking with Boosie on the Instagram Live. I've been waiting for them to offer him a TV show.
Hell yeah, he been on that bitch wildin'.
Yeah, but he be wild.
Yeah, ripped the gas pump off. He was like, shit. I was like, honestly, my high ass has almost done that before.
He was still smoking a weed.
I know.
I think we watched it in one of our podcasts before. Yeah. But yeah, man, because guess like networks didn't really want to pick that shit up. Maybe, you know,
they're just
because Boosie do be wilding out, but he did get his own reality TV show, so. That's lit. I'm gonna watch that shit. Definitely be tuning into that shit.
Hell yeah.
And also, Boosie news. This let's see where he goes. Oh, in South Carolina. He was detained. Yeah. Video. Yeah. Look,
they need to mind their business.
No, he was detained in South Carolina. Leave
Boosie alone, man. He done been through so much shit. Quit moving the mic.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it is. My bad. But basically the cops, they searched his tour bus. They didn't like find anything, so they detained him for a little while. There were no drugs or narcotics. Fucking goddamn, try this. There's up. Fuck, my bad. Fuck, guys, I'm sorry about this shit. This shit is fucking pissing me off, though, man.
Here.
I need to hit that blunt. Appreciate you.
God damn, because the bitch is hitting me back.
That's what I need right now. All right, but check it out. He went on Instagram Live and addressed it.
They had to let me go.
They had to let me go.
Yeah.
Now all the guns was legal, so they let us go.
That's right. And stay out my motherfucking business. Look at him.
He just got out of the shower. Or he's sweating. Maybe
I think he just got out the shower.
Yeah. I was like, shit, I'm sweating too up in this It's a little stuffy in the studio today, but fuck it.
Man,
shout out to Boosie Badass. Hey, but man, that's fucked up. As soon as they don't want to see that man
there's some
shine,
haters,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
They just watch that shit on their little Instagram, sitting in the corner or something. Just like go scroll through Instagram. They see Boosie got some guns, and they're like, "Oh, we should go pop up where he's at, cause some trouble."
Hating, yeah.
Yeah, just hating ass. But you follow him though, huh?
Oh yeah.
Probably
so. Well, on that note, we just really came up in this bitch about 30-40 minutes strong. Set this bitch off.
So what happens if you a cop and you like a rapper's music, but you gotta arrest him over some shit? You gonna ask for an autograph? Well, you arrest him. They'd be mad as hell.
I don't know. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all watching this episode of Test Tube Talk.
Then we ended it. What time is it?
Dude, we're
Go to
yeah.
work.
I gotta go to work. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
We've
and
been in this bitch,
blessings.
setting this bitch off, babe. Come on, we wrapping it up now.
All
Peace and
right.
blessings. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel.
Hell yeah.
Hit us up with likes and comments. That helps us out. Like this video. Let us know. Give us some feedback. Let us know how we're doing. If y'all
Hell
fucking
yeah.
with the channel.
And keep
Holla at
fucking
us.
listening.
Yeah, Test Tube Talk. That was Podcast on Earth. Love y'all motherfuckers.
Peace.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.